Friday and today it's time to make slime! I'm going to show you what the kit looks like. So this is what the kit looks like. There's a stick to mix it in. Good. And then I think there's some glue. Like a little that. There's a little pot, and then there's like a little tiny measuring jug. And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna mix it in. I'm gonna mix it in these like little dessert pots, and these are in instructions. It's 1, 2, 3, because you need to have 3 instructions. So, and then also there's like some pink, and I'm very happy about that because it's my favourite. Out 20 ml of ooze base. Pour the oil paste into the bowl. So I'm going to show you what the 20 ml is. So 20 ml. Pour the ooze base into the bowl. Okay. So the next bit is use the mixing tool to scrape any easel base that may have stuck. I've made it before on my own. So now I've done that. Base. So, next up is number 2. I need to scrape some paint into it, into the bowl, and I will have to mix it until it's all fully blended. So that's what the instructions said. Can't believe I'm making my own slime. Okay, so now it's time to get mixing. This to be blended in. So last but not least, the third instruction is measure 10 ml of reactor into the bowl with the ooze base. I need to mix it for 1 minute. Oh, this is fun. Set a timer for 1 minute. What it looks like now. So now I have to leave it in for 30 seconds and before it gets ready to be played with. Set a timer for 30 seconds. So now my timer has ring. Let me know. So now let's get ready to play with. This is actually fun. Oh. This is actually the best Friday ever. It's not even sticking on to me. Because last time, my slime, my green slime I used to have, was like sticking on to me. I'm actually having the best day ever because this is not sticking to me at all. Look. There's a cap that you can put it in. So this is what the cap looks like. So let's see if my slime fits and the cap. So now the lid's off. Ooh. Oh, it's actually really good. Look, this is what my slime is. This is the best slime ever. I wish I could have a slime for 45 years from when I was a kid. It's actually really good. Let's go. Thank you so much for watching me make my own slime. Fun!
So I'm about to run myself a bath and have a face mask. I haven't done much else today. I've just been helping Dolly out with whatever she wanted to do. We just did a bit of Just Dance, hence the bath, because we got kind of sweaty. But yeah, that's about it. It rained and we had a thunderstorm and look, hit the carnage. Oh no.
This one. So me and my friend were playing scores in my room. Like, she was the teacher first, and she was very, very tending to be so bossy, and I didn't have to do any of my English or maths because I was really good. And then I had to turn and I was like, you can do anything you want except doing your work. But if you want to do your work, you can come and line up and get a sheet of paper. And we did this 3 marker challenge. Basically, you get 3, you close your eyes and someone has to muddle up the pens or pencils. And you have to get 3 with closing your eyes. And I've got pink, blue and yellow. And we have to do we can't change it, and we have to draw something with those 3 colours, and then we have to see who's the best. And one side it was mine because I did a flower and I did a very little and very good one. And we also played Mario on my Switch, my Nintendo Switch. Just Dawn. Really funny because it goes like that, and it was listen up, story. You're probably thinking, what on earth am I singing about? It's I'm Blue. I'm watching Hot, my DVD, and also there's a little bunny with its father, and it was playing drums. And also my mummy very kindly let me colour some of the Animal Kingdom colouring book. We're not doing very lovely ones. We're meant to do it in pencil, but I don't have a lot of of pencils.
Hey everybody, and happy Sunday, or at least it would be if it wasn't raining. It has been raining non-stop all day with a lot of wind. Dawn-louise was supposed to go to her friend's garden party today, but I texted yesterday, never got a reply off his parent. I was asking if it was still going ahead, because obviously with it being a garden party, I didn't know if they were going to cancel it or move it or anything, and it's quite far for me to take Dawn-louise if it isn't going ahead. Also, I realised that the buses are running on a Sunday timetable, because I had planned to just take her in a wheelchair down there, because that way we could, you know, I don't mind walking far, it's only a struggle for Dawn-louise, so I could have pushed her in her wheelchair the entire way and we didn't have to worry about buses. When I realised that we would now have to use a bus, the timetables don't quite add up, which meant that if it wasn't on today, we could have been stood around in the rain for longer, waiting for the bus home, because they're like every 20-30 odd minutes, which is quite a long time for Dawn-louise to be out in quite severe windy wet weather, because every time that she's out in that kind of weather she gets sick. And obviously with it being summer holidays, or supposed to be the summer holidays, I don't want her to get sick right at the start of the holidays, so I didn't take her. But what we are going to do is, when the weather calms down a bit, we are going to go up to his house, knock on the door, and hope that they're not going to be mad at us, and just explain that we had texted. We're not sure if maybe I read the number wrong on the leaflet, but I've read it a couple of times and I don't think I have. And I'll just explain Dawn-louise's health and how the weather affects it, and that we didn't want to turn up and it be cancelled or anything, but we would like to still give him his gift and wish him a happy birthday, because we did get a gift for him. So we had 100% the intention of going, until I realised how bad the weather was, and then I got very concerned for Dawn-louise's health, because she, with the drop in weather, she's already started going blue, so I don't want to push her over the edge. And you know, a garden party with a lot of kids is a lot easier than a load of kids indoors, so that's why I'm thinking maybe they moved it. So I didn't want to just turn up and then be like, oh, actually we're not going to do it today, come back next weekend or whatever, and we've travelled all that way on the bus and then I have to wait with Dawnie in the rain. If I had a car, it wouldn't have been a problem, but because I don't and we have to rely on bus, Dawn-louise's health does have to come first, and I really hope that she did get my text so that she would understand why we aren't there today. But if not, I'm going to be quite upset, because I don't think that she knows what Dawn-louise has or why this might have been a problem with her. This is why we don't really do birthday parties. Most of all, it's because she's normally invited to things like hall parties or indoor play areas. Neither of those she can go to, because the halls are normally darkened for the lights and everything, which means that it'd be very easy for someone to run into her. And if the friends aren't all from the school and they don't realise that they need to be careful around her, she could get hurt. Also, in a hall full of 40 plus children, I am not going to be able to keep an eye on her easily for an hour straight. You know, it'd get quite chaotic. She can't do the indoor play areas because it involves, you know, pulling yourself up and running around and getting hot. It's also because I can't physically go in there with her and keep up with her, because I'm a lot bigger. When I do take her to soft play areas, I always go in the summer when everyone else is normally at a beach, and we will go when it's obviously quieter there, and I will literally go in with her. I know that the one near us is happy for me to do that, so I'll go in there with her and we'll play together. But when she's with all her friends, I don't want to have to do that. It's not going to be a fun experience for her. She's not going to get to enjoy it. And it's going to raise a lot of questions from her peers. So yeah, I am quite upset. I was so excited for her to get to go to this party, because it was just a garden party and it doesn't pose any real potential risks for her. But now that the weather has changed, which is so annoying, because of course we would lose our heat wave the minute the kids break up from school. Like, the kids broke up Tuesday, it's been 5 days, and for the last 2 it's been raining. But yesterday wasn't this windy. Now it's got so windy as well that the rain's obviously getting pushed harder and stuff. And I mean, people that aren't a Heart family probably don't understand why I made the decision to say no at this point. I might just say, oh, it's a bit of rain, but actually it causes Dawn quite serious medical health issues when it is cold. One of them being her colour, and with it being still fairly warm, it's hard to keep her warm when it's raining, but it's also the temperature's still quite high. So to be able to dress her for that kind of weather and then also make her look party-esque is a bit difficult. And I mean, we did have to nip out to the shop, and I look like I've been hit by a tornado. So yeah, the weather wasn't great. And I had to get changed because I got soaked through. I wore a water-resistant coat, and I was still drenched by the time I got home, and we only went out for 5 minutes then. So going out and being stuck at a bus stop for 20 minutes when the party ends probably wouldn't do very good.
I can't believe that it says UH level 1 in grade 1. I can't believe that. It's my first ever level. And I'm on Welsh, and also I know one is drug duty, and Prada, I think, is good afternoon and good morning. So I know some. My great-granddad was from Pontypridd in Wales, and he used to have learned some Welsh, because I think he speaks in Welsh there. I think.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. You're probably wondering, why is there a Monday vlog attached to this weekly vlog? Well, you will find out later this week. Anyway, I'm really mad at myself because we didn't realise that it was actually Monday today, because we already have holiday confusion, as I like to call it. We were meant to be going to my mum's house to look after their dog because they're going to be out all day. She is used to being left alone whilst they're at work, but I'm so angry at myself because we were so excited to be able to walk her and bathe her and everything like that, and then we slept in till 10:30, and then we didn't realise that it was Monday till 12 o'clock. So I've literally had the world's quickest shower, got dressed, and we're just waiting for the taxi to get there. And annoyingly, the taxi is really expensive, so I'm not very happy, but the weather doesn't really look nice enough for me to walk Dawn-louise in her wheelchair, and I don't really want to be waiting for a bus either, but we'll probably have to get one on the way back. But yeah, we're gonna go see the doggy.
Just bathed the beautiful doggo that's wet, and she's trying to get a biscuit.
Go on then.
Say please. Thank you for watching, and we will catch you really soon. Bye, adventurers.
Everybody gives you advice, yeah, on how to live your life, Don't you know that life is full of surprises? You better realize